They say that the best things in life are free, but there are lots of things we need and want that we have to pay for. We use money to buy things. But what is money? Money is something that we exchange for goods and services. When you think about money, you probably think about the notes and coins we use every day. But how did people buy things before notes and coins were invented? People used to swap or trade the things they had. This was called bartering. But there were lots of problems. What if the people couldn't agree on what their goods were worth? What if the person you wanted to buy from didn't want any of your things? What if people wanted to store their wealth rather than use it? Many goods didn't last. Imagine if all of your savings just rotted away. And have you ever tried carrying 10 chickens around in your pocket? Throughout history, people have used a wide range of different things as money, from cowrie shells to precious metals like copper and gold, and even rum. But not everything can be used as money. So what makes something money? Money needs to have 3 main features. First of all, it needs to be widely recognised and accepted as a means of paying for things. When you use a $5 note to pay for an ice cream, the ice cream seller is willing to accept it because she knows she can use to pay for something at another business. In other words, money needs to be trusted by people. Second, it measures the value of things. In the same way we use meters to measure length, we use money to measure how much something is worth. And the third thing that makes something money is that it provides a way to store value over time. That is, money doesn't need to be spent immediately. You can hold on to it in the form of savings and spend it in the future. Let's think back to our farmer and fisherman and imagine they chose to use money instead of bartering. They would have a handy way to pay for things, something everyone accepted and trusted. They could also use it to measure the value of their goods and compare prices. And they could store that value if they didn't want to spend it straight away. It's also important for money to be difficult to copy or counterfeit. If money were easy to copy, we wouldn't be confident using it. In most places around the world, banknotes have special features which make it difficult for criminals to copy. In Australia, for example, our banknotes include things like a top-to-bottom clear window containing holograms, tiny text called microprint that you can only see under a magnifying glass, and even invisible fluorescent ink that can only be seen under UV light. Because these features are very hard to copy, we can trust that our money is real, not fake. Today, money isn't just about notes and coins or currency. There are lots of different ways that people pay for things. In recent times, digital forms of money have become popular. Our money is often held in accounts, for example, in a bank. We use a debit card, smartphone, or even smartwatch to tap and pay, and the money is transferred from our account to the account of the business we're paying. People also use credit cards to tap and pay with borrowed money, which they have to pay back later. So now you know what money is, its role, and the different forms of money. So the next time you pay for something, you will have a better understanding of what you're using to pay for it. That's money.